Um, it's always easier to have a team meeting after a win than it is a loss. That's for sure. But really proud of this football team after having the opportunity to sit down and watch a film today and spend a little bit of time around them and to see their spirits and how upbeat they are and the smiles on everybody's faces and they're joking with each other instead of everybody walking around here in a somber mood. But I thought as a football team it was a great team win. There were an awful lot of positives in this game, really on both sides of the ball, and we found a way to turn and really score more points than they did at the end of the day is what it boiled down to. I think it was great to see the offense show up. I thought B.J. Daniels played really well. To see where he was in the last couple weeks and then what he turned into Saturday was refreshing, because Saturday we saw a lot of what we had seen in practice. I've talked a little bit about how he's done so many great things at practice, and he says, okay, we can do this and we can do this and we do, because he has all the talents to do it with the arm strength and being able to throw the ball and that type of stuff. And he went out there and he really executed. He played well. Thought the receivers played well. Thought they blocked very well on the perimeter. There wasn't much of the running game, but with what they did defensively, turning and trying to pinch your tackles and take away a lot of our running game. And that's why we had so much success on the perimeter with the play action game and being able to get BJ on the outside and running a little bit of option out there. And so it was nice to see us be able to turn and move the ball. It was definitely a game of big plays on both sides of the ball, and we had our share of them on offense with Evan Landy's play when BJ did a great job of finding him and hitting him there after the turnover, and to see the long play to Dontavia Bogan and to see the long play to Farron Horns. A lot of great effort plays, but just offensively it was really encouraging to see a quote breakout game against a quality opponent, to see the way that we played. Defensively, you look at it on paper and you go, wow, 600 yards. We didn't play very well. But really, you go back and you watch the film, we had so many guys that did so many good things. I talked about a week ago, the last couple weeks, as everybody from the outside looks at it and says that it's broken, as you look at it from the outside in, but from the inside out, there's so many good things going on. And I keep saying these losses are bittersweet because they're bitter because you lose and everybody walks around and somber and down that you lost. But yet when you go back and look at the film, there's so many good things that are happening. And I think that was the case on defense on Friday. You look at it defensively, we played great on first and second down in a lot of cases, put them in third and long yardage situations, and then gave up, I believe we were 44% successful on third down or 46% successful on third and long situations, and it makes it hard to get off the field when you can't convert it. You can have a sack and a no gain in the run and you're feeling real good about what you're doing. It's not like we were giving up third and ones all day. You're giving up third and 15, third and 16, third and 18, which obviously we're winning on first and second downs. But we've got to get better in our pass coverage. I think Zach Claris is a heck of a football player. He did a great job. They've got talent at wide receiver, and they're an explosive offensive football team. You can see why they've been as good as they are, and you hear all the records of how they haven't lost at home, or since 2000 they haven't lost a Big East game, and all the records that they had. You can see why with the success, with the talent that they have, with the job they do coaching that football team. It's a very good football team. It's a very talented football team, and feel fortunate that we were able to go there and play well. Really proud of these players, because they have remained extremely determined and passionate about getting this thing done. And I talked to them tonight about, for a long time, we've played 1,171 plays so far this year. When you look at offense, defense, special teams, everything included. And really, you're 3 plays from sitting here at 6-1 and 3-0 in the league. 3 plays, and 3 plays separate you from being 4-3 and 6-1. And if you're 6-1, and the confidence that they have, and the way they look at themselves, and the way they're walking around with a swagger, and they're a ranked team, and everything is the excitement, the energy, and the enthusiasm in the area about it. But you know what? We weren't able to get those 3 plays done. We weren't able to get them done, and so we're 4-3. But what I want to make sure is at the end of the year, in the next 5 games, we're not sitting here with the same regret that we're sitting here now at the halfway point. As I've told them, if you don't like where you are, change it. We don't like where we are right now. Let's change it. Let's quit turning the ball over. Let's start playing a little bit smarter. Let's start, and really just proud of the way that they've responded so far.